Hey there, folks. It's Martha Fraser here, and I just wanted to say welcome to day one of the Mastermind. If you can hear me or see me, if you can comment, that would be great. I'm just checking in that everyone is getting organized and that you're here and you can see me. Please, God, you can see me and that we're live. Great. Okay, so I can see. I'm just going to mute this here. So if you can comment in the comment section below, that would be fantastic. I'm just going to get my iPad here. So just while people are joining, I'm just going to, if you can just give us a couple of minutes. Okay. I'm going to get started. So there's a few people joining in now. So sorry about the delay in, of course, there was a technical hitch. It wouldn't be a live webinar if there wasn't a technical hitch. So let me see now. Just have to send the link to somebody here. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going on to this here as well. So I hope everyone is excited about what we're going to do today. If you can comment in the comment section below, because I just need to know that you can hear me, you can see me. I'm just going to refresh the page. There's a few more people joining now. Maybe comment about what you want to get out of today, what you're excited about, you know, what your reason for coming today, what's the one thing that you would like. Yes, I can hear and see you. Brilliant, great, delighted. Oh, great, Melanie's here as well. Brilliant. Okay, so we're good. We have a good few coming on here this morning. So just give me 1 second, guys. So so just while I'm starting up here, and I'm just getting my actually I can just maybe leave that off because I can leave that there. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm just going to mute this here. Okay. Good stuff. I think there's a little bit of a delay as well, but so if you have any questions or what you want to get out of today, I'd love you to comment down below. So I'm going to share my screen here. I'm just going to get on my earphones as well. Now, I just need to, just while we're waiting for others to join. We can just get started. So, if you want to comment on what your goals are, what you want to get out of this, I just have to check one thing here now. Okay, so there's a couple of people just messaging me there. They can't get in. So just give me 1 second. We are just about, we're going to start in 1 minute. So I'm really excited. It's going to be a great webinar. You're going to get a lot out of it. Yeah, it's going to really help you, I think. Okay. 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 Good stuff. Let's go. So, okay, guys. Okay, sorry, someone else is messaging me here. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm just going to share my screen, just going to get my presentation up and ready. And play that. Okay, sorry now, there's always a bit of a glitch when we get started. Okay, so I'm just going to screen share. I'm going to screen share my entire screen, or just this one maybe. Okay, so if you can see my screen, just let me know that you can see it, and that we're all ready to go. Okay. So today we're talking about day one of this mastermind is to help you with your business and where you are right now and how to get you focused on your goal, on your 5-figure goal. So just I want to double check that everyone can hear and see. Okay, everyone can hear and see this. Okay. Okay, I think you can all hear and see, so that's fine. I'm just going to come back here to this now. So basically, your 5-figure income goal. So what is 5 figures? I guess it's anything above 10,000 up to 99,000 euro. And the reason why I decided to do the mastermind around this is at the end of the day, everybody needs basically to make money. Everybody wants to pay their bills. And if you're at the start of your business, you know, you might be at the lower end of that 5-figure goal. But the thing is, and this is something that I learned along the way, was that if you don't actually set a goal, no more than anything in your life, you know, whether it's health or fitness or anything like that, then, you know, you're not going to get there probably as fast as you would have liked to because you didn't have a proper plan. So today is all about creating the vision, helping you create your plan for your 5-figure income goal, and getting you, you know, closer to it. And the thing is that, you know, you probably don't get that much of an opportunity to actually take the time out to create your goal, to, you know, to work on your business. And, you know, because sometimes we're often so busy working on and in our business that we don't get the time to actually do some planning. So I'm excited that you've taken the time out with me to hear today. So my name is Martha Fraser. A lot of you who've probably joined know who I am. If you don't, basically I've been doing business online for the last 4 or 5 years. And basically I started off, I was a programmer in Nortel, and I was made redundant in 2010. I was 7 months pregnant, and I knew that I just wanted to get myself online. I retrained as a nutritional therapist, and I wanted an online nutritional therapy business. And basically that's how that has brought me here, because everyone kept asking me, how do you do stuff, Martha? How do you do it? So I started teaching it, and that has kind of taken over. And the nutrition, basically I had to make a decision which business I wanted to follow, and my heart really kind of went with the techie stuff. I think I was a programmer, so once a programmer, always a programmer. So yeah, so basically that's how I got here. My first online sale was it was an online program that was 12 weeks, £12, €12. I created it in 1 weekend, and then I sold 12 places on it for what was it, €12 each. It was brilliant. And just seeing that money coming in and being able to actually earn money, the power of actually being able to earn money is fairly incredible, you know. So that's me, that's who I am. I'm also the founder of the Shine Adventure, and basically the Shine Adventure, this is all my work over the last few years that I've created into this one program, and the doors are opening today. I'm so excited. I'm just after seeing a typo actually on my thing. So yeah, So yeah, it's basically, it's an incredible program, and I'll tell you more about that later if you would like to learn more. So today, let's get into it because you've all been patiently here with me for the last few minutes. So today we're going to cover, what is your 5-figure big online vision? What is the goal that you want to create? So I hope you all have your pen and paper and that you're going to be ready to write here with me, right? Because this is, it's a mastermind, it's a workshop, and it's here to help you get really clear on what that is, So I'd like you to, actually, we're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to talk about today your product offerings. So what do you sell? What is it? How do you make money? Is it classes? Is it programs? Is it books? Is it PDFs? Maybe it's a collection of items, services as well as products. Maybe you're a brick and mortar business, but if you can maybe write down, actually we'll come to that in a minute. So we're going to be talking about what your product offerings is. We're also going to be talking about your 5-figure numbers. What are your goals? Maybe you've got 6-figure goals. And the thing is that everyone is at different stages in their business. So please don't be overwhelmed by other people's goals. Just look at your own. One of the best things of advice I ever got was from an ex-boss of mine. And he said, just look at your own dinner. Focus on yourself. There was a great picture that went around Facebook there recently, and it was one of the Olympic swimmers. The winner actually was looking ahead, but the guy who came second was looking at the winner. So, just focus on your own goals, and you'll be more successful that way. So let's get started. So we're going to start with a 5-minute meditation. So I would love you to close your eyes right now, to think about where you would like to be. Maybe it's 6 months from now, maybe it's a year from now, maybe it's 3 years from now. And I'd love you to visualize what your big dream looks like. What does it feel like? So if you are able to just relax, take some deep, slow breaths, breathe in, breathe out, and just get into that feeling. Okay, and just visualize yourself having achieved your goal. And we're going to go deeper into what your goal is shortly, but for now, whatever kind of vision you have, just try and visualize that for a minute. And just, what does your day look like? How different is it from your day now, when you get up in the morning? What's different about it? What's different about how you feel? How can you imagine yourself? What colors are you seeing in the morning time? What's different about your day? Do you work less? Do you work in a different place? Do you work in a different country? What's different about your clothes? What's different about the food that you're eating? What's different about your family? So I hope you're closing your eyes and doing this, because it really is of great benefit to you. Okay, so I'd like you to take 3 deep, slow breaths. Okay, and just open your eyes when you're ready. So if you did that little meditation, I'd love you to think about, how near or far from that are you right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd love you to write that number down. How near or far from that are you right now? Okay. Okay. So the next part that we want to get into of this, after doing that meditation and after kind of getting into a sense of what your big vision is going to be like, what I want you to do now is to write down in maybe 2 or 3 lines. We're going to take 10 minutes for this little exercise, what it is you do. Now, the thing is that you may kind of get a bit frustrated and you kind of think, oh, Martha, I don't want to do this. But the thing is, clarity, I can't stress this enough, clarity is key to your success, because when you have the clarity, you will know exactly what to offer, and you'll package it right because you really understand who you are and who you're helping. So if you can take a couple of minutes now and write down what it is you do in a couple of lines, and you may actually find yourself a little bit stuck on this. You may be very clear in this. And if you can post any questions to the page as well, just let me know if you have any questions. Okay. So the next question on this is, how do you do it? Is it an online program you offer? Is it services? Is it products? Is it what is it you do to earn money? So I want you to write down after the first couple of lines what it is you do, and just to write down, categorize it maybe into services, into your offerings, into online programs, into whatever it is you do. Okay. Okay. So if you can post I'm just coming onto the page now just to double check if anyone is putting some questions. Give me 1 second. So the benefit of doing this, even though you feel you may know it, is that every time you do this exercise, you will get clearer and clearer and clearer. So I'm just checking here. Okay. Okay, Ruth is on as well. Okay, great. Okay, so if anyone has done this, can you comment on, maybe just post some questions or post what you're getting back. Okay, so what do you offer? So what is it you offer? Is it packages? Is it services? Just comment down below, and I can give you some feedback as we go along as well. Okay, so what is your current income? I want you to write that number down. What is your current income? Okay. Now, so who do you offer it to? What is it you do, and who do you offer it to? So if you can make some columns on your page, and just kind of think, right, who are my typical clients? What age are they? What sex are they? What job do they do? What do they do online? Are they like Facebook users, Twitter users, LinkedIn users, Instagram, Snapchat? Are they family? Do they have a family? Are they looking to create a family? If it's a business, you might be a B2B. If it's another business, what's the pain point in the business? Why do they need your services? So if you can write down as much detail as possible, and for anyone who's worked with me before, this is your, getting really clear on your ideal client. Because the clearer you are on this exercise, and believe me, I have skipped this exercise myself so many times, and I have paid for it every time I skipped it, because it actually cost me by not doing this exercise properly. So why do they love coming to you? what is their issue or reason that they come to you. And so I'm just going to give you a couple of seconds actually to write that down. I'm probably going too fast. So I'm just going to give you a minute. Okay. So if you have that written down, and if anyone wants to comment, actually, just go to the page and just comment on that. So what is it you do for them? What is the result that you want to help those people with? Is it that you want to help them lose weight? How much weight in how much time? Is it that you want to help them get their energy back? Is it that you want them to feel nourished or their mindset changed? Is it that you want to help them with a particular problem? Is it that you want to sell them a product? So if you're somebody who sells a product, there may not be like, you may think, oh, you know, because it's not like a coaching, there's not a benefit or transformation, but there is. I mean, whenever I buy something, I always feel good after it. So, you know, I know James, I always give you a plug, James from Tire Wear. I think he's on this, I'm not 100% sure. So he sells tires. So if I know that James only sells good quality tires, I feel safe. So I feel safe, my family feels safe, I don't have to worry. And it's like, actually recently I've been trying to get back fit and I've been going to these classes, and the thing is, I can just go to the classes. All I have to do is turn up. I hand over the responsibility to Jerry, the guy in the fitness place. So all I have to do is turn up and hand over the responsibility. So if you're a brick and mortar business that provides a product or a service, people are handing over the responsibility to you and saying, you know, just do this for me. I don't need this stress. You're the expert. Do it for me. So what is it you do for them? You know, you may provide like a product or a service, but there's so much more that you do for them. You help them, you save them time, you save them stress, you provide expertise in what it is you do because you do it full time. So what is the result that you want them to have? Okay, so if we're done with that one, we're going to come on to the next sheet here. So let me know if you have, I'm just going to refresh the questions page. Let me know if you put anything down there, just anything new come up for you. Let me know. Just refresh the questions page here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put up, Miriam, thanks for the question. I'm going to put up the recording in the online stars, probably just for a couple of days. Yeah, like I suppose the point of today is to get you started with these questions, okay? This definitely does take more time, so I'm going to give you the slides, and I have a worksheet as well to go with this. So James posted up a question. My name is James. I'm the owner of Tire Wear. Tire Wear is a retail service in County Galway. We sell our products to the retail sector. We recently took a new line of stock that offer a customer satisfaction guarantee of an accidental warranty. We try and make getting new tires the newest. We try and make getting new tires the best. I think that's meant to be James. Best possible experience. Our customer-friendly shop even has a waiting room where we give all kids a colouring book, balloons, a little toy to play with, whilst their parents have their tires fitted. And they even get to take them home. Wow, that is service. ICA people who care about their families and own safety. Lovely, James, that is really, really good. So the clarity of James' message there is just really fantastic. So James has been working with me for a while now, and I'm so glad that you know, you can really see it, James, that you're actually putting the time into your message, who you are, what you offer, and how you provide it. And that's one of the modules actually on the Shine Adventure, is the customer journey. So let's keep going. So what is your current income? What are your current prices? Do you get paid every time? And do you get cancellations? So let's just think about those questions for a minute. So what is your current income? So if, I don't know if anyone wants to post their income goal, you may or may not want to share that, but I'd love to see if you wanted to share that, what, you know, or maybe just tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how far away from your income goal are you? If you could share that, because I don't. Oh, brilliant. Carol posted a lovely message. Wow, I realize now what I have to offer is actually very important. Thanks for helping me realize this. Oh, lovely. I am passionate about psychic development, so people feel happier and more clarity in their decisions instead of am I good enough to offer this? I'm realizing that there are plenty of people out there who could be very benefited by what I have to offer. Of course there are. And Carol, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. When I first started putting my business online, or when I first finished my nutritional therapy qualification, I remember I spent one day doing research, and I was looking at all these amazing people who were doing nutritional therapy at the time. And I was just there going, oh my God, why should I bother? Sure, everyone, the world has all these people. And then I realized that I do things in a certain way that nobody else does. And, you know, I have a combination of like 14 years IT skills with probably 5 years of coaching skills, and nutritional therapy and mindset. And that's a very unique combination. So once I actually began to go, well, do you know what? The way I do things is different from everyone else. So some people like to work with me because of the way that I do things. So the same goes for you. What, you know, value yourself. You're amazing, and what you do is really important. And the thing is, you know, that saying, and which I always get wrong, by the way, you know, we're all flowers in the garden and we can all shine. And even if there is someone alongside me doing the exact same thing, you know, I would like to see them doing well as well, because we're all here for a purpose. We're all here to shine and do our best, you know. So, okay, so let's get some questions posted. So Marion, that's brilliant. Okay, so let's get some questions posted, guys, on how far from your 5-figure or 6-figure income goal are you on a scale of 1 to 10? So I'd like to see some come back there. I'm just going to refresh the page again. So anyone got any figures coming back on this? How far or near are you? Oh, here, Deirdre's in. Brilliant, Deirdre. I'm a therapist specializing in online therapy, particularly for anxiety. I find it difficult to sell myself and end up doing a lot of free meetups. I am happy to do this as I feel strongly about helping people to overcome fears, but at some stage I do need to pay the bills. Exactly, Deirdre. And the thing is that, like, free meetups are fantastic because when you're working online, you do need to meet real people. But this, I think this mastermind will help you refocus on your, I think we're having a one-to-one this week anyway, so we'll be chatting then, but it'll help you get really clear on what's your numbers and the actions that you have to take. Now, for the likes of, let's say, I know James, who's on this, is in business a long time, but a lot of solopreneurs who don't have a brick and mortar business, to be honest, you can get really, you need to be trained how to actually make money. You know, like I remember when I first started, sure, I was having a great time. I was going off for lunches. I was doing everything. I didn't, you know, I didn't set myself on, you need to make X every week. And when we were small, we had a small shop on the corner of our house. We were like the local Spar 30 years ago. And, so that always stays in my mind, what goes into the till, what comes out of the till, what are you making every week? So it's about getting into a practice of running your business like a shop. What is your current income? What are your prices? If you've written that down, what do you get paid every time? And the reason I wrote that down is about how you're positioning your pricing. Are you giving your products first and then asking for money? Which I would definitely be asking people to get payment up front, or at least 50% of it. Do you get cancellations, and how do you manage it? Because cancellations, it's like part of your income is gone for the week and you may not be able to get another booking in time. So what is your cancellation policy? So we cover all of this in the Shine Adventure as well on our Q&A and how to manage that. So what is your income goal? So now that you've thought about what your current income is, what your prices are, what is your goal income? What is your 5-figure goal income? And a really good question is, what would you have to change in your prices for you to reach that? So I don't know if anyone wants to write it down, but please share with me how far or near from that you are right now, so that we can just see how far or near people are. Oh, James is after coming on. Make bits and pieces online, but it's getting the process right that I'm finding confusing. Yeah, and the thing is as well, Greg, that's a great question actually. Basically, it's about creating one thing and creating a workflow to the end result. And that's something, to be honest, that I've learned myself. When I first started, I had so many different projects and I wasn't finishing anything. And this is why I've created the Shine Adventure, because it's my signature program. And it's got everything in it. So I guess what I think for yourself, you're probably the same as where I was a couple of years ago, too much of everything, instead of saying, right, I'm doing this one thing and I'm going to make this one thing work. And when I've got the system nailed on that one thing, I'm going to come on to the next thing. That's a good point, Carol. There's no degree in psychic development, just needing to trust in myself and not compare. Exactly. I mean, the thing is that I have taught myself everything that I teach others, and I've taught them what works. I've had people coming to me who've had degrees in digital marketing, and who didn't know Facebook ads, who didn't know about pixels, who didn't know about anything. And it's through your experience and the results of your clients that is, that's your testimonials, so get yourself out there, get some testimonials. Okay, so I think, any more questions? So Miriam, I'm probably at a 1 since I've started my business yet, but my goal is to earn at least as much as I got before when I was still employed. Exactly, at least for the first 2 years or so, if I get a chance to do what I love and earn enough to live happily with this money, I'd already be very happy. Though I know there is more money to be earned with this, definitely. And Miriam, would you mind just typing what it is you how you earn your money? Yeah, so definitely a lot of what we're going to be talking about today is believing in ourselves as well. So I'm going to be coming on to that later, and it's actually a massive chunk of the Shine Adventure program, because that's why I created it. Because when I first started doing this stuff, I wasn't actually selling my stuff online. Well, I was selling my stuff online, but I wasn't getting as much results as I should have been, because I didn't believe in it enough. And it took me a couple of years, but I'm here now, thankfully. So James says the main thing that he needs to change is to constantly get up at 6 a.m., exercise, and get working earlier. The day's not long enough, 9 to 5. I want time with the kids in the evening. So in order to do this, I need to reshift my time schedule and super healthy and fit. I've recently taken all processed food and dairy out of my diet, and I feel at least twice as good. Meditation is also key, totally. And I can't actually emphasize this enough. I've been on the same path myself, James. I was working crazy hours, working till 2 o'clock. I used, I used to be a nutritional therapist. I used to practice nutrition. All that went out the door. My diet went AWOL. I had so much anxiety because of the online world, because of putting myself out there online. And that's why genuinely I created the Shine Adventure, because I knew that I needed to create a process to help people shine, to be their best in their mind, in their body. And the anxiety that I found, that I experienced, I put on probably 2 stone in weight. I used to get so anxious about going online, about creating videos. And then I realized that I just had to stop, be still, meditate, get the clarity on what it is I wanted. And once I created the clarity, and actually stopped looking at everyone else, then I actually began to shine. I took action. I created videos. I did interviews. I did blabs, and I created my own big event this year in 2016. So anyway, definitely healthy mind and body is key. So, okay, so let's move on. Okay, this is a really good question. What would have to change in your prices for you to reach your 5-figure income goal? So, so I want to get rid of that sidebar there. Oops. Would your income goal have to change? Would your products have to change? Would how you package them have to change? So what I want you to do now is take maybe your standard price that you charge for something and divide it into your income goal. So just divide it and let me know how many units would you have to sell to reach your income goal. So just do a little bit of calculation. So sometimes I divide, like, let's just say your package is €197. Let's say your package is €100, or maybe your best offer is maybe €80. How many of those do you need to sell? Now what I do on my clarity days, my one-to-ones, we work all this out with you. Sorry, I just want to get rid of that sidebar. Not sure how to get rid of that. Okay, slide layout. Okay, just gonna have to leave that sidebar there. It won't seem to go away. Okay, so if you've done that, what I want you to think about now is how can you add value onto what it is you're doing? How can you add value onto what it is you're doing to charge more but yet still give value? Can you add on an online program? Can you add on a course somehow? Can you add on? Is there something you can teach? Is there something you know that somebody else doesn't know? Like, whatever it is that has got you to where you are now, you have gained probably 10 or 20 years experience. So how can you package that to teach others? Maybe you're going to teach someone how you set up your business. Maybe you're going to teach someone how it is you do, like, is there something you do during your day that you do literally? Like, for example, I know Greg is on this call, and Greg had to do some kind of a push-up challenge there recently. It was a little while ago, Greg, and I loved the way you did the different push-ups, and I would never, of course I wouldn't think of that because that's not my field of expertise, but I kind of thought, wow, he could do a push-up course. Sometimes it's about creating something small that really well that someone wants to learn. So this is kind of food for thought, and it's not something that you may figure out everything right now and here, but it will help you kind of think, right, how can I add value onto what I'm already doing? So I suppose the next question is kind of relating to that. How differently will you have to package your products to meet this income? And do you need to offer a new package? Okay, so this is all food for thought. I'm just going to refresh if there's any more questions. Make sure you comment down below. And I'll just see. Okay, James has got his figures nailed, so he's aiming at 10% monthly compound growth for the next 3 years. Good stuff. Miriam, I want to organise customized golf holidays for tourists to come to Ireland. Wow, that is cool. I will be organising everything from transport accommodation to Ireland, and of course golf courses and tea times. In addition, I will be able to provide sightseeing suggestions. I want to make people fall in love with Ireland as much as I did, and I want them to come back for more. I'm from Germany. So good. I'm from Germany originally, so I'll target the German market and get more Germans to come and play golf here. Wow, that is fantastic. Yeah, and I may have a contact for you, Miriam, so I can message you later on that. That is really good. Okay, that is a really good niche. So what is a really good idea for you, Miriam, is to think about, okay, what is my 5-figure income? Okay, how much are they going to pay for the tour? What am I going to profit from that? So I would divide the 5-figure income goal by the profit that you're going to make. So how many people do you need to bring to Ireland? How many times a year? And what kind of a VIP experience can you give them? Now, the thing is as well that a friend of mine actually I have 2 people I can connect you with. He organises people from the Silicon Valley in San Francisco to come to Ireland. And literally they go to Achill, like they stay in this place that is probably not even a 4-star. And they go kite surfing, they go biking, they they have, it's just something completely different for these guys from America. So it's amazing how you can create something really good there. So that's really good. Carol, I've never charged for healing work, so big change is coming. For other businesses, it's been a unique selling point to be a friend who works for you. Less formal client situation, which got me recommended a lot to others when people felt good about me. But then it got messy with cancellations, etc. I need to be more business-like with money while keeping friendly too. Yeah, exactly, Carol. Like one of the members of the Shine Adventure, I hope Betty doesn't mind me saying this, she's been working with me a while as well, and she's got her systems and processes in gear, and she's actually doing her first webinar this week. And she's gone through the whole cancellation stuff as well. So we've kind of helped her with that and get all that up and going. The first time that I remember, the very first time I asked for money, it was an €80 consultation. I think it was 2-hour consultation. I charged €80, and I put my hand out and I went, "That's €80. Is that okay?" And I was so I doubted myself. I really just didn't think I deserved the money at all. But what I had done was massive for that person. So you really need to focus on the benefit of your therapy, what it is, how you provide it, the massive benefit that you're giving to someone. And the thing is that someone has come to you to get your service, to pay for your service, and to benefit from it. So the more you step into your own power, the more benefit they'll actually receive, to be honest. Okay, so sorry, just going to come on to the next slide here. Okay, doesn't want to come on to the next slide. Okay. So how does that income goal make you feel? So this is really important as well, because sometimes as soon as we set an income goal, we can become very scared by it. We can really kind of, it can just kind of cause us to either run, put our head in the sand, or not take as much action as we should. But it's really important to check in with this fear and to see what's causing it and how you can address it. Oh great, Assumpta's here as well. I'm developing face-to-face training programs and workshops. Do find it difficult to put a value on myself. Yeah, so I think for that question there, Assumpta, it's about, what it is you do, how you provide it, what value it, like what does it do for the people that you're providing. And the thing is as well, you have to start somewhere, right? So creating a 5-figure income goal that is, it could be 10 grand, it could be 20 grand, and saying, okay, I'm going to go for this. How many classes do I need to run to create this money? Get your testimonials. And the thing is as well, you have to kind of do it in layers. You know, you can't get to 50,000 without going through 20,000. You know, you can't get to 100 without going through 50. So just get started and get going, and get some testimonials. That's my best advice. So I hope that helps. So when you set your income goal on a scale of 1 to 10, how does it make you feel? Do you feel fear? Where do you feel it? And what's your biggest worry about setting that income goal? And what has to happen for this to be a 10? So the great comment that James said there about changing his diet, the thing is, to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to be a successful entrepreneur in your business, in your mind, and in your physical self. And that's definitely, like, I mean, I worked really hard the last couple of years in my business, and myself, I basically left go to pot. And I realize now, for me to actually really reach the goals that I want, physically I need to be fit. I need to get sleep every night, and I need to be really on my game. So for me to get a 10 for my goals, I need to be on my game in all senses. So, you know, when you look at your income goal, what needs to change? I mean, the thing is, you know, if you want to lose weight, right, you have to be prepared to swap things in and out. And Greg is on the call here today, and Greg Muller is a brilliant coach. His website is leadthepack.net, I think. And one of the things that Greg spoke about before was code. And if I remember it, Greg, you might comment, what was it? Your calendar of daily events. Basically, what's your daily code? Was it your calendar of daily events? So what code do you go by that makes you be a 10 in your business? You know, what's your physical code, what's your mindset code, and what's your business code? You turn up every day in your business. Are you at your desk? Do you have your to-do list? Do you have the clarity of what it is you want to do in your business this week? So I'm just going to refresh here, see if there's any questions. So that's it, the code. Brilliant. Okay, I wasn't sure if I remembered it correctly. So what's your online vision? How many people do you need to reach online to make your income goal? So if your 5-figure goal is 20,000, for example, and I normally do this on a paper with someone. So let's just say your income goal is you want to get 20,000 from running online programs, let's say. And if we divide that by 197, so you need 101 people, which isn't that many, right? 101 people to buy your program for 197. Now, how do you get 101 people? So if you get 101 people to buy, you probably need 300 to 500 people who are interested, and possibly 1,000 people, right? And I do these numbers, I'm going to do these numbers later on in the other webinars later on in the week, right? But to get 101 people to buy from you, then you need them to be following you, you need them to sign up to you, you need them to attend something that you're going to convert, you need them to be interested. So what is it that you need to reach in your income goal? How many people do you need to reach? So I hope you're writing this down. And then what's the behavior you need to change to become this entrepreneur? So what is your daily activity? And this is a really, you know, what's your consistency like? How do you need to change that? Like I got a reminder there this morning. I did a blab last year. And I've definitely improved my consistency, but everybody has to check in with, are they being consistent online? Are they putting their message out there? So what is your message? Are you putting it out there daily? Are you showing up trying to serve people? And if you're not, what do you need to let go of? So what do you need to change in your daily activity to turn into that entrepreneur that you need to be? And it could be just, a friend of mine gave me a great line once. And she said, Martha, sometimes she pretends to be the secretary in her business. So it kind of detaches the emotion from the business. So if you're the secretary in your own business, you just go to work, you get on with it. And you don't let the emotion get in the way. You don't let the emotion of, am I good enough? Am I enough to put myself out there? Am I... what would people think? Oh my God, my program isn't good enough. Oh God, my program is shite. Nobody will want it. You just get up and do the work. So what kind of entrepreneur do you need to be to make this business happen? And what behaviors do you need to take on? What activities online do you need to take on to actually see a change in your business? So Sumter says, thank you. Setting the income goal makes the most sense, and then breaking it down. I will carry on working part-time for a while, so at least I have a pillow, but maybe this isn't always good. You have also got me thinking about online groups. Yeah, completely. Like building up your community, Sumter, creating like a golf community, like an international travel golf community who talks about their travels maybe. Loads of ideas come to me there on that. So it's really important to check in with your behavior and what what kind of entrepreneur do you need to be to reach your goals. And my best bet is that you need to be probably a little bit more confident, a bit more action orientated, a bit more consistent, and one of the biggest ones is you need to believe. You need to believe that you can do this, because I know for sure that if you're turning up to this webinar, then you want to do something. You want to, create your own business, or you're already in your own business, but you want more. And, as they all say, don't wait for me to give you permission. Don't wait for anyone else. Just do it. Believe that you can do it. I spent so many years believing that I wasn't enough, that nobody would want what I was doing, until I, just copped down and said, look, I'm here to serve whoever wants to work with me. I would love to work with you, and it'd be a pleasure. And I've helped so many people, and that's how you begin to believe in yourself more and more and more, is that people will keep coming back to you. So, so write out your online vision. So is it, now the thing is with your online vision, right? I suppose I help people create online programs, but I also help businesses get themselves more customers online. So your online vision may be that you want more foot traffic into your business, but you're going to advertise online. So your online vision might be that your brand is everywhere, that everyone knows about you, that that you get your customers, they do all their booking online, they do all their payment online. You could also perhaps think of adding value then about an online program. So what is your online vision? So is it a program or a series of programs? Is it a self-study program or a thought program? How often do they run? If you're a brick and mortar business, then what is your online vision? Is it that you have customers traveling around the country? Are you going to turn into a destination business, that it doesn't matter that you're not local to someone else? People trust you and they want to come to you. So let's break down your 5-figure income goal. You may have already done this already. Let me know if you have. Okay, so just going to refresh the page. So how many units of your product do you need to sell to achieve it? We kind of covered this already. How many times a year do you need to sell to give to achieve your goal? So that's a really good question, right? So do you need to, how much do you need to make a week, right? How much do you need to, you may be someone who makes money every week. You may be someone who makes money every quarter. You may be someone who makes money every month. So if you need to get that money in every week, quarter, or month, then what actions do you need to take to make that happen? Is it a series of Facebook ads? Is it Google ads? Is it webinars? Is it a meetup? Is it coffee meetups? Is it a talk, a seminar, or what? Okay. So believe in your goal. So this is really, really, really important. Let's try on your goal for a minute. So we're going to do this for a minute. So I want you to close your eyes again. We're going to do another little meditation. And what I'd love you to do is imagine your goal. So we've just talked through it now, and you may be clear in it. You may still need to do another bit of work, but let's just think of your 5-figure income goal, whatever that is. So I'd like you to visualize your 5-figure income goal in your bank account. I'd like you to see the numbers. I'd like you to see yourself logging into your bank account. I hope you all have a smile on your face. Logging into your bank account, and you can see that number in your bank account. And I want you to tune in with what that feels like. How proud of yourself are you? And think of the people that you've helped that have benefited from you, so that this money has come to you in a very good way. You've earned it. You've done the work. And that money is now in your bank account. So I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I want to ask you, how much do you believe that you can make that money? How much do you believe that what you're doing is of value and people will want it? And if it's not quite a 10 yet, I want you to do this exercise every day. Okay? Think of the money in your bank account. Think of, on another meditation, think of all the people that you're here to serve. Think of the lives that you've changed. Think of the happy people you've helped create. So just really, really take the 5 minutes every day. It might be after brushing your teeth. It could be 30 seconds if you can't do 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so just refreshing the page. So if you've done that meditation, I'd love you to comment. How did you feel after it? What did it do for you? And so James says the online vision for him is simply advertising, getting our word out there. Read Tony Robbins' Awaken the Giant Within. Surround yourself with super positive people. Join in groups that have great results, like the Shine Adventure program. Thanks, James. Thanks very much. Works at Tire Wear. So yeah, so it's really about, and it's lovely actually, James, to see your growth actually over the last couple of years. You're really beginning to shine actually. Yay. So yeah, so believe in your goal. So I can't emphasize how important, because if you do not have this belief, you will be like me 3-4 years ago, where I dabbled. It was like as though I went to, I told the story actually at the Shine Adventure, but I'm just going to tell you briefly. When I was 10, I was in a race in school and I was winning the race, and then I slowed down and I let another girl win. And the teacher at the time said to me, who was a nun, Martha, what were you doing? You could have won the race. And I just said, oh yeah, and I didn't understand at the time, but it was only when I reflected on it, actually, it was around my 40th birthday. And I realized I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want to win. I didn't want to get the attention. And I slowed down. And, you know, you really need to monitor your behaviors and your patterns in yourself that we've accumulated from our childhood, and how we've carried them into our adult life and how we work. You know, do we want to be seen? Do we want to be visible? And the best way of getting around that is taking action and helping people and focusing on the helping and the serving of the people. The more you focus on helping and serving people, the less time you actually have in your head about worrying about your fears. And if you're worrying about your fears, you're not thinking enough about who you're there to help and serve. So believing in yourself is paramount to your success. I cannot stress it enough. It really is. So every day I would love you to tune in and say, I believe in my goals. I'm going to reach my 5-figure goals. Every day I'm taking action steps to reach my 5-figure goals. So, okay, make it a daily practice. Really tune into it and begin to believe in yourself that you can do this. So I just want to just tell you, if you're interested in knowing a little bit about the Shine Adventure. So the Shine Adventure program is a 7-star formula to achieving your 5-figure online sales goal. So if you want to know more about it, I can tell you more about it, but I don't want to tell you more about it unless you want to know. So if you just want to comment in the question box, if you want to know more about it. The doors are opening today on it. So it's going to be open, I think, for a couple of days. I have to come back to that. So basically, the Shine Adventure program will really, it's a training program that provides interactive training videos. There's live calls, and I'm in the group every week to help people. So you set your goal at the start, you set your strategy, following the training program, you set your strategy, and you also basically follow the program to create your goals. So I'm just refreshing this here. Okay, so I'll just give you a little bit about it. So do I have... So basically it follows 7 guidelines. The 7-star formula is about building your community. Because without a successful community, you cannot have a successful business. It's about clarity and income planning. It's about creating your online vision and getting so clear in it and understanding the models that are out there and how those models will fit in to maximize your vision. It's about creating a strategy. So the one thing that Greg said there was, you know, he created bits and pieces, but he hadn't really got the workflow from the start to finish. So that's what we work on, about creating your strategy from the start to the finish. It's about helping you, teaching you how to create lead generation systems. So how are you going to get the leads to get your conversion to create your 5-figure income goal? And then how do you convert them from leads to sales? So creating your online conversion sales system. So how do you do that? And one of the most important parts that I've added to the Shine Adventure is the customer journey. And this is so important. How do you craft and create customers who absolutely love what you do? And I've really taken a lot of time out actually this summer to go back over all the work I've done, how I can improve it, how I can make it better. So the next quarter for me is really about connecting with all of my clients, giving them as much as I can to make sure that they feel absolutely amazing, and that their customer journey with me from the start to the finish is deluxe, that they get the results, they get what they want, and they feel as though they are part of something amazing. So I will help you and teach you how to craft your customer journey from the start to the end. So with this Shine Adventure, you will get a bonus of the live event that we did this year. You'll also get the workbook that went with it, and the value of that is €97. You will also get how to create your first online program. Basically, if you've never created an online program before, then this will actually teach you how to create an online program, how to do it easily without stress. And behind the scenes, then this is basically what you log into. It's hard to see there, but it's just basically that's the back end that you actually log into. So it's a membership site that you log into. All calls are recorded. So there are 12 live group calls to guide you through the Shine Adventure. The value of this is €1,200. You'll also get masterclasses on Facebook ads, lead pages, and webinars. And the value of that is €1,500. And you will also get the bonus of a private community. So once you join the Shine Adventure, you're in it, basically. It runs twice a year, and it runs it'll be running this year and next year, well, continuously as long as the program is alive, basically. So once you join the Shine Adventure, you will get access to, you can join it, you can basically be part of it every time it runs. So it's lifetime access. So the investment for the Shine Adventure is $597. Not too sure if you can see that there properly. It's €597 if you pay it in full. If you pay it in a payment plan, it's €700. And if you decide to get a few of your friends together, you get a discount on that price. So if you're interested in joining the Shine Adventure, you can go to theshineadventure.com/shineadventure-join. Okay, so I might just put that up there a little bit. There we go. So that is the Shine Adventure. So the doors are open for a few days. If you're interested in joining, if you're interested in knowing more about myself and how I work with people and how I help people get clarity, so either if you're interested in joining the Shine Adventure or doing one-to-one work with me, you can contact me, Martha@marthafraser.com. So I just want to do a Q&A today before we wrap up on this. So has anyone any questions? So James says, would you be interested in what compound growth can be after 40 months? Just to give an idea to some, that 10% growth compound, it might be an achievable target. Yeah, James, that would be great actually if you want to share that. So I'd love to do Q&A. So basically, I suppose what we covered today really was about knowing your figures, knowing what it is you want to achieve, getting really clear on your 5-figure income goal and visualizing that 5-figure income goal. You know, what are your offers? What are your products? How are you going to have to change that to actually align it to create a 5-figure income goal? What is it you're going to have to do to actually do that? We talked about believing in yourself and basically how if you're not in a state of believing in yourself, that it will really hold you back, and learning to master that, believing in yourself will really help fast forward your business. So we also talked about what kind of entrepreneur are you at the moment, and the entrepreneur you need to be to reach your 5-figure income goals. We also talked about the daily practices you need to do to actually make sure that that 5-figure income goal happens. So, you know, when we look back at all that we've covered today, it would be great actually if you took a bit of time out after this video to really kind of focus on the questions that we covered. Maybe do a little bit more journaling. I'm going to put the recording up in the online stars for probably a day maybe. So if you want to listen back to it. Carol says, I need more time to be clear in my offerings and prices with healing work. I can't do too many at a time. I feel a bit tense at the thought how many private sessions I'd need to do to earn that amount. Also online, a bit overwhelmed at gathering a community, my own confidence in believing myself. Yeah, these are absolutely normal feelings, Carol, and they're ones that, and this is really important, they're ones that everybody has at some stage. And this is why I created the Shine Adventure, because the Shine Adventure is a path and it's a lessons in shining, because you have to start where you are right now with all those fears. And you have to, it's like a little shoot that's been planted, a little seed that's been planted, and it's slowly becoming a shoot and slowly becoming a flower. Like when I see, and I hope, James, you don't mind me using you as an example, but when I see James now, and he's now into mindset, health and body, and really growing into an amazing entrepreneur, then like I can see, like, you know, I hope you don't mind me saying this, James, but you know, you weren't like that a couple of years ago, and that you've really focused and put time into yourself and your business. So basically, the Shine Adventure program takes you where you are now, and basically is it's like a companion on your path to shining. You know, teaching you to basically love yourself more, to believe in yourself more, to help you get the clarity on what you need to create that 5-figure income goal, and not to be afraid of it, Carol. You know, because, you know, I imagine with all the experience you have, that your healing work, you know, you could take somebody on like a breakthrough day and do a complete healing on them that may actually transform their lives. So instead of taking more clients, you may take less clients, but create packages around them that helps them even further. So your prices are probably higher. You know, there are so many different ways that you can actually, you know, create your 5-figure income goal so that you're not exhausted. So a really good mantra as well is, how can I create my 5-figure income goal easily? How can I receive my 5-figure income goal easily? So then that kind of takes care of a little bit of the overwhelm. And the thing is as well, when you're feeling overwhelmed, if you want to create your online programs, if you want to create your online strategy, then having a formula like the Shine Adventure to bring you from building your community to creating your sale. Like I had a lady last week actually, and she'd never done a Facebook Live before. She was scared out of her head, and she went on and did it. And all I can say is that by taking action, you move forward every day. And it's, the action will actually dispel the fear. So yeah, that's, you know, it's just a matter of going for it every day and trusting in yourself and believing in yourself. And then, you know, to say getting a program like the Shine Adventure it's like your path and your guide to helping you both in mindset, technology, and strategy. That's my kind of 3 things that I have for it. So James says, an investment of €15,000 compounded at 10% with a monthly top up of 100 for the first 4 months, 1,500 for the next 12 months, 2,000 for the next 12, and 2,500 for the next 12 equals 868,634 with a withdrawal of 15,000 per annum. So if you start now, pay corporate tax, you would have 868,634 after. Brilliant. Love it, James. Very good. I'll probably have to post that because I think people will need to see it. Well, they can see actually your post, so that's fine. So yeah, so if you have any questions about what we did today, if you have any questions about the Shine Adventure program, like I said, it's open. Once you join, you're in. So it'll be starting October 1st. It's going to be starting October 1st, and it is going to be running for 8 weeks. Now there's 12 calls, so we're going to fit those 12 calls in. So basically there's kind of bonus calls if you're stuck, and we're just going to really help you. And the thing is that every time you take the Shine Adventure, you get clearer and clearer every single time. So the first round, you may get your offers right. You may get your program created. The next round, you might get your strategy. You might get everything done in one round. But the benefit is that you have basically got the program. Every time it runs, you can just join in and sit in with every time. So that's it for today. If you're interested in joining, you can go to theshineadventure.com/shineadventure join. It is incredible value. So it's basically $597 for it's a one-off payment, or if you want to do multiple payments, it's $140 by 5 payments. So the $597 seems to be the most popular option at the moment. And yeah, so it's up to you. So basically, if you feel that this is something that will help you with your mindset, with your strategy, with your technology, creating your path for your 5-figure income goal, then you can sign up. Once you do sign up, you'll be added to the membership and you can get started straight away. So that's it from me today. If there's any other questions, I'd love you to comment on the page down below. Just let me know if there's any other questions. I think we're good, are we? Okay, so Miriam says, I know what I want and need to earn, but I find it hard to break it down, to be honest. I was told just do your calculations and golf holiday packages with golf holiday packages when I did my Start Your Own Business course. But since I'll offer customized holidays, I won't be able to do that. I will suggest some packages on my website to show what's possible and so people can have an idea of what it could be cost. But it'll always change because maybe someone would like to stay in a different hotel or play a different course, and both hotels and especially golf courses significantly vary in price. Would you have any advice, please, on how I can plan my pricing, bearing this in mind? Okay. So basically, like what you could offer here, Miriam, is what would be great for you is to create like an online community where you're building up a membership site, where you're building up membership to your Travel Ireland program, so that you have the base cost of creating the holiday, right? But then you have the value that you're adding by these people being in this membership site. And then you think, okay, so what are they getting in the membership site? You could have something like a monthly video with a golf expert and monthly interview. You could have golf tips. You could have lessons from golfers. You could have golf pro shops sponsoring you. There's so much. The thing is, you need to think about the income that you want to make. How can you create added value to your holidays to guarantee your income independent of where they stay? The other thing, so I guess it's, whatever the price of the package is, how much are you going to add on to that as your profit, and how are they going to see it as a VIP experience? Can you have expert golfers join you on the holiday, so that, maybe on the holiday there's talks or seminars or something like that, so that it's not just a hotel stay and a golfing, around a golf. They're getting to network with these expert golfers, and also possibly, business networking as well. It could be a business networking event. You could do this for corporates where you take the managers, so that it's not just solo people. Yeah, to be honest, I've kind of, you could have loads of ideas on that. You know, if you want to talk to me one-to-one, you can email me, martha@marthafraser.com. So yeah, so when you think about all of the potential of what you could do with your business and how you can add value, then it's getting to understand your strategy, getting clarity on your plan, and getting clarity on how you can put this together in an online platform. So if you feel that the Shine Adventure is something that will help you do that, I'd love to, we're welcoming new members. So the new members are welcome to join as of today. I'm going to be putting these videos up just for a little while in the Online Stars group on Facebook. I hope you're already a member there. And I hope that has helped, Miriam. I'm just refreshing the page to see if there's any more questions. Okay. So James is collecting a fantastic new line of tires tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Anybody looking for quality tires and service with accidental damage warranty and a customer satisfaction guarantee, just ring James on 087 3522 920. Brilliant. I love it. Love the plug, James. Always here to offer you a plug. So I think that's it, guys. Okay, I think we're going to leave it at that today. I hope you found today benefit. I know I did. I'm just going to come back and stop sharing my screen now. Are we there? Yay! We're here. So I hope that was of benefit to you. I really enjoyed giving you that webinar this morning. Yeah, it's just amazing, basically, what can be done once you actually kind of put your mind to it, once you believe in it, once you kind of get the clarity in your plan, once you understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, how you can add value, and how you can really focus on making money for yourself, because you deserve it, because, you know, we all deserve it. And actually being able to earn money yourself is an amazing skill. So if you have any more questions, you can go to shineadventure.com/shineadventure-join if you're looking to come and join us on the Shine Adventure. I'm really looking forward to starting the next round of the adventure. We've had some great successes on the first round. Yeah, and I think that's it for today. So thanks for joining me. If you have any more questions, come to the Online Stars group or comment down below. Or if you want to email me, martha@marthafraser.com. I also do, if you go to marthafraser.com, you'll see in the Work With Me Solopreneur section, there's a discovery button. So if you want to book maybe a free 30-minute call with me, you can do that there. So that's it, guys. Thanks for a great call, and I will talk to you all tomorrow, and we'll have the next round of day 2 of the Mastermind. Take care. All the best. Bye-bye.